Guys are doing great. I'm literally, kind of in quarantine like all of you guys. Hope you guys are hanging in there. If you haven't checked out Quarantine Digital Bundle Pack is below. It's a free little program to help you guys out to create your own content and give you some ideas of kind of where things are going and how you can get ahead. But actually, what you're about to watch today, this video was shot, I want to say, about 6 months ago. In a very familiar place, the place Barcelona. We're going to Barcelona, yes. It was shot in Barcelona and is actually shot in the place where I shot my very first video. And this is a story of how I kind of started my YouTube channel and the reason why, and something I've never told you guys before. I don't think I've ever spoke to any of you or made a video about it until right now. So it's kind of like a story day. I hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys are doing good in quarantine. And if you guys missed the live yesterday, last few days been on live. I didn't drop the cup. I almost broke the cup on live the other day, but everything is all good. Hope you guys are great. Enjoy today. It's a little bit of a story talk and my beard looks kind of crazy in the video, but hope you guys enjoy it. And thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys are doing good in quarantine. Check out the stuff linked below after the video. And enjoy. Wow. For some of you guys, you might be like, Luke, why are you here? But for others of you guys who have been here a while, you'll recognize exactly where I am and you know exactly the significance of this right here. This is like where I made my first YouTube video, my very first video, like literally right here. This is in Barcelona. I literally made it. This is here in Barcelona. I literally made it. I put my phone propped up right here and I literally sat here and just kind of recorded just me talking right here. I highly recommend you guys check it out as soon as you guys watch this, if you can make it through all this. But I realized with you guys, I never told you guys the story of why I started YouTube. Like, what was the actual thing that made me start it? Of course, people told me about it. I didn't know what a vlog was before I started YouTube. I found out about it after. But I felt like being here, I was kind of inspired to tell the story of how I started YouTube and why. And I hope you guys can hear me. So let's go for a little walk. I'm gonna take you guys on a little walk. Hope you don't mind. It's pretty cool. This will bring back some cool memories, especially you guys who have been around here in the vlog for a while. And one thing I'm realizing is actually to tell the story, I don't have to be here. And I have a feeling that the audio and all that's not gonna be so great here because it's loud. And I don't even know if my headphones are picking up my voice in here. So it could be kind of not great audio, but basically this is where I was. The center's right over here, Plaza Catalunya, La Rambla, all that is here. But when I used to come here, I used to drive my car here and then with my bike in the back and cycle there. So I'd cycle here to La Rambla, Catalunya, where I stay at, and I park my car over here. So I always have to pass this route. Basically, I was out one night, out one of my favorite places that I go all the time, Jamboree, you guys know. I've met so many of you guys in Plaza Real. I talked about it here in Barcelona. If you guys are here, you gotta see Plaza Real. And I was there, I was out, and I was just having a good time like always. I go with my friends. We had a table. We had a lot of people around us. We were having a good time. And I remember I came down the dance floor, and as I did, this guy walks over to me. He's like, man, I just want to party with you. I want to have a good time with you. I was like, okay, what's up, man? He's like, yeah, no, I see you guys up there having fun. And he like grabbed my hand a little bit, which kind of freaked me out. And then he handed me something. And I'm like, what did this guy just hand me? So I look at it. The guy handed me like €5. And I was like, what? Handed me €5 in my hand. I was like, okay. I'm like, bro, you don't have to pay me to go party with you. He's like, no, I really want to. And then I looked back down at my hand again, and it wasn't a €5, it was €50. The guy gave me €50, someone who I don't even know. He gave me €50, and I was just like, I'm like, bro, what do you want? And he's like, no, I don't want anything from you. He's like, just if I want to come there, just let me know. I just want to make sure that it'll be okay. I was like, dude, you gave me money, no problem, man. You can come join. Let me introduce you to security and everything. And he's like, no, I'll come find you. So I was like, okay, that's fine. And later on, I went on, kept going, same thing, having a good night, enjoying myself. I see the guy again. I just go and check on him. I'm like, hey, is everything okay, man? He's like, yeah, everything is so great, man. And I stayed with him and his friends for about 10, 15 minutes. And then I was like, bro, I'm feeling bad. You gave me €50. I really don't want your money. I'm like, you can have it back. And he's like, and he explained to me, he's like, I probably shouldn't even say this, but what he did is he said, no, I'm a professional hockey player in Canada. And I'm here to escape. And I love being around people who bring me good energy. And he saw me and my friends and he thought that was it. And I was like, okay, well, thanks, man. I'm about to head out of here, but I want to say thank you for the night. And it kind of didn't stick with me that night. It kind of was just like, oh, that was pretty cool. But then the next morning when I woke up and I looked down in my pants pocket, like make sure I have my wallet, my phone, my keys, I pulled out what I thought was 50 euros. And it wasn't 50 euros. It was 150 euros. The guy gave me 150 euros. And I just was shocked the next morning. Like, this guy just gave me 150 euros. And all he wanted to do was just come be with me. And I wasn't doing anything. All I was doing was being me. And that's when it hit me. It was like, wait a minute. People see me how I am. And they want to kind of be like that. And maybe I need to share that more. I was like, and on top of that, I made money by just being who I was without doing anything. And I was like, there must be something here. I made money by just being me. And then at that time, I found out about YouTube. People have been telling me about it before, but I kind of thought like, well, there's YouTubers and they're making money from it. So I was like, why don't I just do it? I love helping people out anyways. So why not? And as I was riding back, I had about maybe a good 30-minute ride to my car. And as I was riding there through this park, I was like, you know, I don't know any other place, a better place to make the video than here in my favorite city of Barcelona. And you guys who saw the first video recognize that. And that's kind of the story of like why I started YouTube, where it came from, how I got the idea. It was because I could make money, that there was a way to make money and make a living by being who I was. And at the time, you know, being younger and really just all I really cared about was just meeting people, having fun and playing basketball at that time, that I was just like, you know, basketball, people don't necessarily like me for who I am. They like me for what I do. When I walk around the city and people ask for selfies and they want to talk to me, it's not because of, he's a nice guy, he's cool. No, I play basketball and I play for your city, and that's why you talk to me. Because when I lose, it's not like that. When I walk into a restaurant, everyone doesn't stand up and applaud us when we lose. So it was just like a little it was just an eye opener for me, that it was just like that. You can make money, you can make a living by being exactly who you are without putting on any kind of front. At the same time, also realizing that you never know who's watching, you know, and it was just kind of a really eye-opener for me. And it was that quiet, long, tired cycle ride back as I was going through here and going past the Arc de Triomphe that I really came to that idea, like, wait a minute, there's a way that I can make a living doing what I'm doing. Because everything that happened that night is exactly what I saw YouTube as. Being able to have fun, being able to enjoy my life, being able to share it with other people, not at my own expense and not at their expense, but enjoy myself because for the sake of just, I want to enjoy myself. And that's when I went down the road of, let's try and do this with YouTube. And that was what kind of sparked it. And from there, I was just doing sit-down videos. As you guys saw, I did a lot of videos where I just sat down and talked to the camera. And someone pointed out to me, they're like, Luke, well, you're sitting down in front of the camera. Anyone can do that. Someone with a big audience can listen to what you're saying and repeat it, and they'll get the credit. They were like, Luke, you got to use what you have. You live in the south of France. You go to the beach all the time. You have all this energy. Use it. And I was like, I don't know how. I was like, well, I'll go buy a nice camera, and I'll take the nice camera, and I'll go to the beach, and then I'll film it and it'll look better than not using my phone. And as I was doing that, I was looking up the camera I wanted. I wanted a Canon G7X. Looked at this review, and this guy said, hey, this G7X is one of the best cameras. Casey Neistat, who's the master of cameras, said it. And I was just like, who is Casey Neistat? And from that point on, and from that moment, I always am curious. I looked to see who Casey Neistat was, and I saw he's a vlogger. I'm like, what is a vlog? And I saw what he did, and I was like, that's amazing what he does. He's able to use his life, share his life, and help other people using his life as the almost the tool for it. And I was like, okay. So then I was like, well, what is the vlog? So then I had to figure out how to vlog. And I was like, I want to do that. Then you can't copy what he was doing. I can't copy running and spending $50,000 in 10 days going to random cities. And I saw that and I was like, that is what I want to do. That's what I want to learn how to do. And for me, that was what sparked everything from researching to watching other people to getting advice and really changing my life by just living my life and helping change other people's. And I guess for me, that's just, yeah, that's the story of kind of how I started on YouTube, what sparked it. And from there, it's just been a roller coaster ride. And of course, I'm leaving out a couple details, but that is basically a long story short. And it's been a crazy ride. And you guys who have been here from the beginning, I want to thank you guys so much. You mean the world to me. You guys who have just joined yesterday, You mean the world to me. Thank you so much. It's crazy when I think about it, and being here just kind of brings back all the memories of how clueless I was and just wanting to do something more, feeling like there was more. And by doing it and having you guys support me meant the world to me. And I guess from here in Barcelona, maybe make this a little quick video. By here, actually, I'm not used to using my phone. And by the way, I use my phone for my first 5 or 6 videos, and literally using my phone right now to film just the same exact way that I filmed the first video. But that's the story. That's how I started on YouTube. That's the story behind. I've told that story at least twice a week to people in full that I've met. And it's just like, I was like, I've never told you. I've never put a video about it or anything. So that's the story how I started YouTube. Thank you for the journey. Thank you guys for joining for the journey. Thank you guys so much for the support. You guys who donate, you guys who support the channel, you guys who tell your friends about it, you guys who do all this stuff. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. From here in Barcelona, which is not where I am at the moment. Where's the camera? Well, it's not where I'm at in the moment. I want to say thank you guys. I'll speak to everyone later. And thank you for listening to that story. I didn't have it told right. I didn't plan it out right. It's raining right now. But I felt like no excuses. I got to get this done. I was able to film that first video on YouTube because I didn't have excuses, so I'm not going to start now. But yeah, that's kind of it. Everyone have a beautiful day, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And everyone always remember to work hard, be brave, and don't forget to smile. Ciao.